Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we make sense of the corporate world, whether they want us to or not. Today, we're diving into a filing from Vestand Inc. And let's just say there has been a bit of a shake-up in who is watching the books. This is a current report from Vestand Inc. filed on the 29th of October 2025, which is basically a heads up to investors about significant events. And the big news here is a change in their chief being Counter, their independent registered public accounting firm. So here is the lowdown. On the 3rd of November, Vestand's board of directors, acting on the advice of their audit committee, decided to part ways with BCRG Group, their accounting firm. At the same time, they welcomed M&Vijay Kumar, chartered accountant, as their new accounting auditors. Now, when a company changes accountants, especially a public one, it is usually a big deal. We want to know if there were any cracks in the foundation, any disagreements, or if it was just a normal rotation. The report here is pretty clear that BCRG's past reports for the fiscal years 2024 and 2023 were clean, no adverse opinions, no funny business, no warnings about the audit itself. That is good news for the company's past financial reporting. And what is more, Vestand states that they had absolutely no disagreements with BCRG on any accounting principles, how they presented their finances, or how the audits were done. If there were any issues that BCRG couldn't resolve to their satisfaction, they would have to mention it in their reports. But here, it says there were none. This sounds like the parting was amicable. Or at least the paperwork suggests so. Also, there were no reportable events with BCRG, basically no major red flags or incidents that normally lead to an auditor's exit. This makes the change seem more like a routine swap, or perhaps a strategic decision by Vestand. Now, when a company switches auditors, the new auditors have to confirm that they weren't consulted on any tricky accounting matters that would have been a problem. Vestand states that they didn't consult M&Vijay Kumar about any past issues or any major decisions that M&Vijay Kumar's advice would have been crucial for. This is important because it signals that the new auditors are coming in fresh, without any pre-existing baggage or bias from prior consultations. Looking at the company itself, Vestand Inc. has Class A common stock trading under the ticker symbol VESTD on the Nasdaq Capital Market. They are also identifying themselves as an emerging growth company, which allows them to use certain regulatory flexibilities. Now, while we don't have detailed financial statements in this specific filing, this report form 8K is crucial for understanding material events. The change in auditor is certainly a material event. It signals a potential shift in how the company approaches its financial transparency and reporting. The filing is signed by Ju-won Kim, the Chief Executive Officer, on the 7th of November 2025. This gives us assurance that the information has been reviewed and approved by the top leadership. So, what is the story here? Vestand Inc. has changed its independent auditors. The official line is that there were no disagreements and no reportable events with the previous auditor, BCRG Group. They've brought in M&Vijay Kumar, chartered accountant. This could be a routine change, or it could signal a desire for a fresh perspective, perhaps as the company grows or faces new challenges. From a Warren Buffett perspective, auditor changes can be a minor signal. A significant disagreement or a history of auditor turnover can be red flags. However, in this case, the declared absence of disagreement suggests it wasn't an acrimonious split over financial reporting. It is important to watch if the new auditor, Minnesota Vijay Kumar, raises any new issues or provides different insights in future reports. Until we see their actual audit reports, it is hard to say if this is a positive or neutral move. It is definitely something to keep an eye on as Vestand navigates its future. Alright, that is our breakdown of Vestand Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on this auditor change and what it might mean for the company's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis valuable, please hit that like button as it really helps us out, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. And don't forget to join our Discord community, linked in the description, for more discussions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Decode.